The Prime Minister, Dr. Barnabas Sibusiso Dlamini, says economic issues are an integral part of any country, and it is not just the Kingdom of Swaziland that is faced with economic challenges. But he says even oil-rich countries in the Middle East suffer similar predicaments. The Prime Minister was speaking during the official opening of the Cabinet Ministers' retreat, currently ongoing at Peaks Peak Hotel.
It has become a norm that at the beginning of each year, cabinet ministers meet for a retreat where they review progress in their respective programs in the previous year and plan ahead into the foreseeable future. And this year is no different, as cabinet ministers are currently in a retreat at Peaks Peak Hotel. The Prime Minister, Dr. Barnabas Sibusiso Dlamini, speaking at the opening of the retreat, started by wishing His Majesty King Mswati III, Her Majesty the Queen Mother, and the Swazi nation a happy, healthy, and productive new year. And he thanked the Almighty for a peaceful festive season. The Prime Minister says during the retreat, they will focus on the priorities of the present time. That includes the economy. The Prime Minister noted that the Kingdom of Swaziland is not the only country faced with economic challenges, because even the oil-rich countries are faced with their own economic challenges.
Clearly, these must include in broad terms the government fiscal position, the rate of economic growth, and resultant job creation, education, health, and social welfare services. Much of the first day is devoted to government's fiscal position. And by fiscal, I mean financial issues such as government revenue and expenditure. Cabinet will receive presentations on the latest financial position and the expectation for 2017-2018 given the present framework. We are aware at the outset that money is tight and that every cabinet minister must accept the duty of pursuing the maximization of revenue and the minimization of expenditure without our national development program being deprived of priority spending needs. Let us also remember that our private sector conducts a substantial amount of trade with government. And trade can become valueless if payment is seriously delayed. We must therefore be particularly resourceful. In the first instance, we must ensure the parastatals retain in cash only what is agreed with the Ministry of Finance as necessary for agreed future capital expenditure. Secondly, we should review the issue of taxing what might be called super profits, these being profits over and above what is reasonable within the context of the economy.
The Prime Minister said they will also look into the education and health sectors.
Our education sector demands a review of the manner in which we finance public schools and colleges, as well as issues such as religious education in schools and the banning of substandard schools and colleges. It is essential that we mobilize the necessary processes to recover outstanding scholarship loans from past students. The resources recovered into the revolving fund will then enable government to increase the number of new scholarship loans awards. Furthermore, we should re-examine the 50% repayable basis in respect of future scholarship loans. Our health sector is so fundamental to the well-being of the nation, and there are inevitably important issues to discuss and to resolve in this retreat. These will include a focus on the 2 new hospitals, the challenges within the Palala Fund, and the anomalies relating to qualifications within our health services.
The Premier added that their retreat agenda includes discussions on allowances for judges, as well as examining the need for additional judges, which will undoubtedly accelerate the pace at which corruption cases are resolved. Reporting for Swazi TV News, I'm Sibusiso Dlamini at Peaks Peak.